Sippin with Brocky segment here, Whiskey and Kicks. I'm here in Fredericksburg, Virginia with my good friend Andrea.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you. I'm excited to have you here.
Yeah, we're going to kick it a little bit. Sippin with Brocky is real laid back and chill, so it's not scripted. So we're just going to kick it and talk. You never know what we're going to talk about.
Oh Lord. It could be a lot of stuff.
It could be a lot of stuff. And I'll be doing the editing, so who knows?
We cut stuff out. I say, you know what, I messed up. Please take that out of there. He's going to do it.
So, first off, let's talk about what you did for us here as far as the alcohol. I'm really excited about tasting these drinks. So what'd you make for us?
I made us an apple brandy old fashioned. I was just saying that like the pumpkin spice thing is dead. Like it needs to die. And my favorite fall flavor is apple. So I wanted to make an apple brandy old fashioned.
Yeah.
So a mixture of the apple brandy that you brought for us.
Yep,
and then
Chapman's from Republic Restorators up in DC. My ladies.
I haven't tried it, so I'm excited to try this one because
really good.
The one they had down here that I was getting was Laird's, and it's made in Virginia, but the stores don't carry it. So the stuff they have in the store is like super cheap apple brandy, and so
it was good. It's the first apple brandy distilled in DC since Prohibition.
Oh wow! Yep. Well, you know what? I love it even more because I love apples. So that just makes it even more awesome.
And then we have the Four Roses small batch.
Yeah, that is my old-fashioned bourbon of choice usually.
I used to drink all my old fashions with Four Roses small batch until somebody put me onto the single barrel. But I love Four Roses small batch. It's delicious.
Smooth.
And then you dehydrated some apples.
Yes, I did. I dehydrated apples for the garnish, and the little key, if you want it for a garnish, don't dehydrate it till it's hard because you don't want flakes of apple falling off in your drink. So.
There you go. There you go. There's a note right there from a champion expert apple dehydrator. And then you used for the sweetener, you didn't use simple syrup.
Oh yeah, I used maple syrup.
Little secret, I love cocktails with maple syrup in them. So that's perfect. You see this? Look at the chemistry. She has on gray, I have on gray, she has on black, I have on black. Let's taste this.
I know. I haven't tried this yet. So I mean, I've had apple brandy old fashions, but I haven't had this concoction. So cheers. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that is perfect.
That is so good.
Oh
my god.
So good.
This is so good. I'm gonna have to go to work from here tomorrow. God, this is delicious.
It's like heaven in a glass. And it's not too sweet. I think I could have pulled a little of the maple syrup out, but it's still perfect.
No, it's perfect. Like, it's perfect.
I don't like my drinks too sweet.
I used to be a big time sweet drinker guy, and I'm turning into a sour drinker guy. But this is fantastic. I'm really impressed.
Good. Well, thank you.
And I can't get a recipe because someone doesn't use a jigger.
Hey, I'll tell you the answer. I use a scale.
She uses a scale instead. It's incredible. That's pretty impressive.
So I did, normally I think the apple brandy old fashions would be like 1 ounce and 1 ounce, but because I was using maple syrup, I didn't want too much of the apple because I didn't want it to be too sweet. I did 1.5 and half, and then I did just the rest of the way you would do an old fashioned. I did 0.3 ounces of maple syrup and 6 to 7 dashes of bitters.
Oh, nice. I'm heavy on bitters.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm a heavy bitter guy.
I wish I had the Fee Brothers because it has a little more spice, and I think that would have been good, but this was Angostura.
Yeah, all I use is Angostura for my
Fee Brothers.
old fashioned.
It's spicy.
Yeah.
That would be perfect in this.
That would be perfect for this. So, tell the people what you do and what you're known for.
I am a hairstylist.
Yeah, she is the hairstylist.
I've been doing it for 17 years. I feel like so old when I say that.
Right. Yeah. You're heavy on the IG, and your social media thing is popping.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I see all these people with like 10 million followers, and I'm like, you paid for them. Paid for them.
People pay, but people always paying. Y'all paying for those followers.
You know it.
Look, when I see 25,000 followers and 13 likes average on your pic, I know what you did.
Well, Well, and I know too because I have friends that don't even have business they're promoting, and they got like 2,000 friends. I'm like,
come on, dude, come on. You can't have 30,000 friends and 11 likes average.
You're paying for them.
I know what you did last summer.
Yeah, but I'm on IG. Follow me, Andrea McLean_hair.
Yeah, and what's your what's your place? You want to shout them out?
I work at I work at Hair Mosaics in Fredericksburg. The salon has been here for almost 30 years now. Insane. Salons don't make it that long usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, the average is like 5 years.
You said how long?
Almost 30 years now.
That is incredible.
Yeah, yeah, and I've been there 11 of those 30.
Wow.
So
guys, girls,
all
everybody.
Everybody. I do everybody's hair.
I've sent people down there. And I met Andrea through a friend of mine named Bo Chapman.
Captain Mish.
Captain Mish. We're not going to talk about what that means. Captain Mish.
It's between us.
It's between us. And
him, and he knows.
We would be at work, and Bo would be at his desk with a mirror, just playing with his hair all day. And that's how I found out who did his hair. And then we met, through Bo.
Yeah.
And raised a bunch of money together.
Yeah, we did. I can't even remember. Was it like 4,000? Almost 4,000.
Did you do one or two parties with me?
I did one. I did the first one, and then I was out.
I think we did that first party. I think we did like 8,000.
No.
Wasn't that?
No, I think that was your second one. Yeah. The first one was.
So maybe like almost 5,000.
I think, I'll have to look, but I think it was like 3,800 or somewhere in there. Maybe just over $4,000 or something. But it was awesome.
We did some good things together.
What was the foundation?
Center for Children.
Center for Children.
Down in Waldorf, Maryland. So we donated the money to them. Yeah. We did a few events with them, and it worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
Our party was awesome.
The first one?
Yeah,
that was awesome. It was a good time. It was. I mean, so many people from all over the country showed up. Hawaii.
I think somebody came from California, but Midwest, West
everywhere.
Coast, Seattle. People came from Washington. So we had a good thing going there, and that's a great foundation for our relationship. Yeah, it was fun. And even though we've both kind of grown in different directions with as far as that goes, like I don't know. I mean, that's just the evolution of life. But friendships, like friendships like yours and mine, and like Bo, and you just can't. I wish Bo was here. I was like in the back of my mind, I was like, maybe I can like plot to get Bo there, and he'll just be there and surprise you. That would have been crazy.
I talked to him. I was like, hey, you should come up, and he's like, we still haven't gone on our honeymoon. So I was like,
I talked to him.
It'll have to happen.
I talked to him about going out to Kentucky with me for a Bourbon Trail. Visit. He was like, we're going on our honeymoon. So
the man who said he would never get married.
Yeah, hey man, congratulations,
yes.
man. This is a bow.
Hey, I love Lauren. So I mean, you guys need to come back out here. Have you met her?
No.
Yeah, you need to meet her.
What do you mean back?
Like I like her.
They came out here since they've been married.
Not since they were married.
Oh, okay,
no.
I was about to go blast, baby.
No. It was like
before he moved.
No, he moved.
He
moved, and then he came out with her. He took her hiking all over, and we did a Friendsgiving.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope. So,
but
what is the whiskey scene like in Fredericksburg?
You know what? Whiskey is getting popular everywhere, but we have a really good distillery here, Bowman's.
Bowman's, yeah. I had rum and bourbon with them.
Oh, and their gin. Have you had their gin? Oh man, if I had known that, I would have bought a bottle.
Is it like an American dry, or is it like really like a lot of botanic? Is it really?
You know what? I don't know.
You know?
I just know it's good.
Is it really floral, or is it more traditional?
I don't think it's floral.
Oh, I need to get some of that.
So delicious. But you know what? I can't really answer that because I'm not a gin person.
I am.
So you would know that. Like I could be totally wrong, and you'd be like, "What the heck is she talking about?" But it is. I could drink it straight. Like it was so smooth and so good, and my gosh, best gin and tonic.
Yeah, okay. I haven't had that. I don't know if I knew that. I need to go visit them. How far are they from here?
Like 5 miles.
Oh shoot! Yeah, I need to get in there.
Well, okay, so come down here, plan that again. We'll have a bonfire. We'll have Jason James over.
I'll bring my cameras.
Hey, and we can have some friends, and we can even hit up some of the restaurants that make some fun cocktails.
Well, I love it down here.
Yeah,
I love it down here.
Come down, visit.
It's dope. It's just really warm, small town feel. I like that.
Yeah,
downtown's really nice.
So we'll do Bowman's. And if I had known
we
that,
have to do a tour. I'll bring all my business cards, Bowman's, because y'all gonna let me in that place.
Yes,
and we're gonna do something.
They are. Hey, I'll be in that episode too.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll be working there mixing the drinks.
You don't even work here.
Where have we seen this girl before?
Who's this person?
It's like the conspiracies with all the shootings. You see the different actors pop up. I'm just in every episode of Whiskey.
This is not, mass shootings are not funny. But we see the same guy in Florida that you did in Missouri.
No,
kind of
they're not
here.
funny. No.
Something's kind of funky.
No, but so, you'll see me in every episode of Whiskey.
She works at a distillery. She's a bartender. She's a barkeep.
I'll be walking by like bussing tables.
I'm not gonna edit this shit. Y'all get all of this.
Well, yeah, mass shootings are not funny. I do want to make that clear.
For sure,
I was just we were talking about conspiracies earlier.
Y'all get what the hell we're talking about. Don't be judging us.
Yeah, don't be judging me. It was seriously like I was talking about conspiracies. So and how like. You know, whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
So, but anyways, look, no, I'm gonna end up in every episode from here on out.
Right, exactly. Doing every damn thing. Restaurant, bar, distillery, janitors, sleeping. So look, where did you come up with this idea? Did you have it somewhere and then you decided to make it at home?
Quebeca.
Oh, it's Quebec. I love that damn place.
Yeah, that's who made this lovely drink for me, and I was like, gotta have it for the rest of my life.
Do they still make that brazen raisin thing?
That was a different restaurant. They shut down.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I thought that was a Quebeca.
No.
God damn it! What was in that? They had.
It was a bourbon, and then it was like candied raisins, and gosh, I don't even know. I think it was like apple. I can't even tell you.
That is the downfall. Like you get so many nice small businesses and they come and go. It's tough. It's tough, especially well, it's tough in the big city and in a small. I guess it's easier in a small town than it is in a big city because DC, I see them come and go.
I feel like the longevity here is a little bit longer, but I see the quality of some of these small businesses start out really top notch and then just go, and that's where they lose people. Like their consistency. Yeah. It falls off. So, I mean, there's a restaurant that opened here, and I was so excited because I am vegan most of the time. And it was a vegan restaurant, and it was so good. And now it's like, I can't go there anymore. And now they're shutting down. I'm like, well, it makes sense. Yeah. It makes sense.
Yeah.
But
you see my shit. Mine is almost gone, y'all.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Good.
Well, good. I'm glad you like it.
I am really impressed. I'm happy, and I'm going to make this at home.
It is a good fall drink.
Very good fall drink. I mean, we're outside right now in the screened area. Y'all can hear the birds and shit in the background.
Yeah.
And my hand is literally like freezing to this glass right now because I get cold easy.
Oh, do you? And I have that fan on too. I get hot easy.
Yeah, see, look, you see how that works out? How do we not get married?
Fire and ice.
You're hot, I'm cold.
We might after this.
You never know. God damn it, this drink, anybody who can make you a cocktail like this, you want to stick around, I'll tell you that much.
I'll be walking by like...
That's so funny, yo.
I really want to make it a point to end up in at least one or two more randomly, and don't tell anybody.
Great.
And see if they can spot it. Don't tell them to look for me, and see if people can pick it up. And then do a giveaway for the people that find it. Do a giveaway of a bottle of bourbon. Like, where's Waldo?
You could be like, what's his name with Marvel movies? The dude that he shows up in every movie.
Oh yeah,
he's in every movie. Stan Lee, I think his name is.
Well, it will be like, where's Waldo? And like when people spot me,
that is too
enter them for a drawing and give them a bottle of bourbon. Like,
I'm very, as you can see, I'm very excited about this. I love these are things that I love. I mean, I love this apple brandy. This is their second batch of this stuff. I just got it recently, and I've just opened it here. Yeah, right. Republic Restoratives. You know I'm gonna tag y'all too.
You know what? Just for this, I think you should give me a bottle too.
Right. I apologize. I should have bought. I'm gonna give you. You can have this one.
No, I'm totally.
You can have this one. You can have this. This is yours.
Okay, well I'll take some of it.
Yes, no, you can take that. You're gonna keep that. I'll go get another.
No, they need to give me a bottle for saying like buy their stuff and make this drink.
Right, send it out here. I'm not gonna put your address on the screen. But. So we're also going to taste some Willet.
Yes.
I brought some Willet. and it's not even opened yet, and you haven't had it yet, and we're gonna sit that and be happy about it. So let's go ahead and break for now, and then get back to this Willet situation.
Awesome.
All right. Straight Kentucky bourbon. You haven't had this?
No, I haven't had that one. I've had the, what was it?
The pot still, the one with the tall.
It's like a genie
neck.
bottle.
It's like a genie bottle. So let's go ahead and, I could have done this off camera, but I like doing raw shit on camera.
Yes.
And this is the way I am. So, you don't have a jigger, so I'm just gonna pour it a little bit.
Yeah, I just need a less than a thumb even, just a taste.
That's good.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's plenty.
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 Nice
Because
glasses.
thank you. I'm still working on my.
You still have that old fashioned.
Yeah, yours was like gone in a.
I gotta put that recipe up. People will really like that in the fall time.
Yes.
This is a good time. So let's go ahead and try this and see what we think.
Awesome.
Oh my. What do you think?
That's good.
That is good. 111 proof, and it doesn't even feel like it.
No, I would have not thought that at all because
I'm surprised.
Normally, what was it like? Was it Booker's or something? Which one? What proof is that? Do you know?
I don't know. I have Booker's at home too.
I just know it burned, and I was like,
right. Like
water,
Old Granddad
open
is
it up.
100.
Yeah.
Old Granddad is 114 proof, which I love Old Granddad.
Yeah.
And it burns, you know.
This does not at
This
all.
is a 111.4 proof, and it is smooth as a baby.
I mean, even smelling it, there's no burn in your nose at
Nothing.
all. Like,
that is beautiful.
oh my gosh.
Oh, that's wonderful. I like it a lot. So your foray into whiskey, how did that start?
Captain Mish. I mean,
Oh yeah, me too. He put me on the whiskey too.
yeah, he was like he birthed that in me. Like I would cut his hair and he would drive down from Northern Virginia, and it was such a drive. So afterwards we would always go out and have dinner and a drink, and he was already into bourbon, so he got me to try some old fashions, and that's where it all started.
My first, remember we all went to Jack Rose that time? You remember that? We went to Jack Rose. Who? It was us, Bo. I can't remember who. Was it just us?
Steve.
Steve, remember Steve? Yeah, Steve. So we went to Jack Rose.
I was always with a bunch of dudes all the time.
Yeah, you were. Yo, you was hanging with us.
And I felt like the little sister too. I had like all this protection around me all the time.
So I was so protective of you.
Yes, you
I
were
was
very.
so protective of you. You were like, and you didn't need it because you were a complete firecracker. Like anybody that needed it, you gave it to them.
but you still were protective.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Aw.
You know, so we went to Jack Rose, and Bo. So I was a rum drinker at this point. So,
yeah, you were.
Yeah, so Bo ordered Stag, George T. Stag. It comes out on a platter with a glass, and it had a water, like an eyedropper with water in it.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Was this when we were together?
Yeah, we were all there
okay.
together.
I mean, I didn't pay attention to what everybody else ordered. Okay,
Yeah, you didn't pay attention because
No.
I'll tell you what happened. So, and then they put the bottle in front of you so you know what you're drinking, whatever. So I'm like, what the hell is all this? And he's like, explaining the water dropper and all that kind of stuff. And he gives me the glass. He's like, here. He's like, taste it. Like, this is George T. Stag. You can't even find this shit, really. So he's like, taste it. So he said, don't drink it. Just let it touch your lips and take it in. I said, okay. So boom. I hit my lips. Every pore in my body opened up. This is my first time having whiskey. Time having whiskey. Every pore in my body. I said, holy shit. So I had that, and it was super strong. So I went to my, my thing, rum.
Yeah.
I got some rum,
yeah.
and it tastes like I was drinking apple juice. Proof, it was like
no comparison.
It was like apple juice. Now, you can't drink rum, regular rum, because usually rum is 80 proof.
Right. After drinking that, yeah, you can't. Yeah, no.
114
That is
proof.
too funny. Oh my gosh. So did you switch over after your first drink and try something else?
After that, I was curious, and then the next time we were just talking about this off camera. The last time I was at a bonfire was at Kat's house, and I brought a bottle of Blanton's. I had no idea what it was.
I remember that. And
yeah.
you actually turned me onto Blanton's because I had just started getting into bourbon because of Bo. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Bo.
We slammed that whole bottle of Blanton's in one night. That's why I ended up on the couch snoring that night. And that was the end of our potential relationship when she heard me snoring. She was like, damn, you snoring loud as fuck. That was hilarious. But that Blanton was delicious. So I have a bottle at home right now, unopened.
Yeah, that stuff is good. I like Angel's Envy is my other favorite. Like,
Angel's Envy is delicious.
I think Willet is probably one of my favorites that I've had of like a more top shelf. But just your average, like mid-grade, like not super expensive Angel's Envy
is great. And you know, I have an affinity for Angel's Envy because they age them in rum barrels.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
The rye, I believe.
I saw that, and that's more expensive. That's actually more expensive.
Yes, yeah,
$99,
it's up there.
$89.
It's delicious.
But the regular, like their whiskey, it's probably like $50 or something like
bad.
that. So it's not a bad price range for a bottle, and I love the vanilla notes in it.
Oh yeah,
it's really
for sure.
smooth.
And you know, and this the rye is interesting because you know rye are usually spicy. And to have it aged in rum barrels, it gives us a sweetness.
Yeah, so sweet and spicy.
It's weird. It's weird, but it's really good.
I'm going to have to try that then.
It's really good. If you see a bottle, grab it.
I bet. Well, I saw some at the ABC store over here.
Okay.
So I will definitely get that next. This is so good.
So what's up next for you? What's going on?
Right now, I don't really know. So at work, I have taken on apprenticeships now where I teach people to do hair.
That's dope.
So that's a whole new element to my job, which I love. Like, I'm like a proud mom.
That's dope.
You know, my first apprentice is actually tomorrow going to take the second part of her state boards. She passed the first part.
Okay.
She's already working behind the chair.
Oh, that's dope.
And I don't ever see her need people to come over and help her. But we're all there to help her. You know what I mean? And it's just like, it's a proud mama moment. Like,
that's dope.
So now I got my second apprentice, who happens to be my niece.
Oh, okay.
And I'm raising her up in this profession. And I just love it. Like, I love sharing knowledge. I'm not one of those people that that I feel like if I tell you what I know,
then it's gonna be
that it's gonna be
you, right?
Yeah, I want to see people grow. That is
shit.
so crazy to me. Like, I want people to grow.
Yeah.
Like, I will even put formulas out on my Instagram.
Yeah.
Not on all of them because I don't feel like typing it all out, but I'm not gonna hide it. Like, you know what? If it's gonna teach you, if it's gonna help you in your profession, like, take it, have it. You know,
there's nothing wrong with that, man. Be secure in your own situation.
Grow people.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
it does nothing but add on to
value and
to them, to you,
purpose,
your legacy, everything else.
Exactly. That's how I feel about it too. Like, I feel like I am, you know, I loved what I did because I got to affect people's lives. Not just how they looked, but like how they felt when they walked out. Like, we would have personal conversations and they become very close to me in my heart. But what I love about the apprentices now is, like, I feel like I am leaving a legacy. I feel like I'm actually leaving bits of me behind when I'm not here anymore.
That's
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
that's
so that's the most exciting thing right now.
Yeah.
I'm selling lashes too.
Yeah.
Lashes.
You've been killing it. I've been seeing you online. Your online game, not to get away, we'll get back to the lashes, but your online game is crazy. Is that a thing from the shop into you, or that's something that you're bringing to the game?
Our industry is bringing that. Like, our industry it's not something that came from the salon until now. Like, so I've been using social media a lot longer than some of the stylists that I work with, and some people didn't understand it at first. Right. But I'm all about reaching out and you know, just being seen, getting out there, whatever. Yeah, I mean, like, that's how you remain in your career for a long time.
I have a friend, and she is like she has a high position at a hotel. Right? She's in charge of like sales or stuff like that. Yeah. Hotel, and I'm like, make an IG profile and just make yourself into this make people love you. You know what I'm saying?
That's
that's
how they get to know you.
Yes.
Like because it's so funny. We're in an age now where we're so in touch, but we're so out of touch. Mm-hmm. So it's like you have to show bits of who you are outside of just what you do. Mm-hmm. And that's how you really create a network of followers that really they like you. They like what you produce, but they like you. So you have to show that too. Like, and that's why, not everything in my stories is hair. Mm-hmm. Some of it's like fun, so, just goofy stuff, whatever. But
yeah. It's just like music. Like we attach ourselves to the artists. Yeah. When we get to know them. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they stay around for your life,
exactly.
Your lifetime,
Exactly, and that's the same thing with social media. That's
a good point.
You gotta branch out from just the thought idea that you want to show your service or your talent. Mm-hmm. You have to show who you are as an individual.
I'm learning. She's putting this game. She's giving me game right now, y'all. Y'all gonna see improvement. This game kicks.
Hey, I saw some of the stuff you were doing on your stories, and I was like, good for him.
You put me on. You told me about the story shit. And you told me about
the recipe.
The recipes. You put me on to that. So that's what started that whole thing.
Hey, I'll help grow your social media presence more, because the industry that I'm in now is so focused on the millennials and the generations coming up, and that's how they connect. Mm-hmm. And that's how you're going to maintain your success and who you are. So you have to speak their language.
For sure.
You have to speak their language.
Or you'll get lost in the sauce.
Oh my gosh. And we're not like super young anymore. I'm not trying to insult us.
I'm looking good out here, but I'm not really that young, y'all.
I mean, I am. I got lashes.
Yeah, she's younger than me, for sure.
I don't know how.
You are. I know.
Whisper.
Relax.
I want to know how many years different we are. I think we're pretty close.
Maybe so. We're pretty close. Maybe 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, I get Botox, so.
She's out of control. So that's what they got.
I'll look young forever.
You look good. You serious? You be quiet. Get out of here, yo. See? That's what happens.
You don't ever know if I'm serious.
You drink bourbon and you don't know what the hell's the truth.
And you don't. Conspiracies everywhere. Do I get Botox?
Does she or not? She didn't answer the shit.
No, I said I did, but that doesn't mean that's the truth.
You got that damn right. I forgot what I was gonna
It is literally my liquid elixir that keeps me young.
Yeah, for sure. So, your eyelashes. What are you doing with that?
I actually joined a direct sales company, which I loathe direct sales. I do. But I spend a lot of money on makeup and stuff at Sephora. And I tried this company's lashes and I was like, okay, they're the real deal. I'm spending the money anyways. I'm just going to do it for myself. And if people want to buy some, they can get some from me. And then that'll just give me a little bit of reimbursement for it. And it's going well. Like, I'm not trying to push that. Like, that's not my main business at all. I just do it because I love makeup. So
yeah, I mean,
that's just fun. But the lashes are amazing.
That's dope.
I had people hating on them until they wore them. They were like, ooh.
Yeah, right. You're killing it though. Like, your online presence and all the stuff you're doing with Facebook Live, IG Live, and stuff like that. It pulls people in. So you know, I need to step my game up.
Hey, well, you know what? You come here, we'll have a bonfire. We'll talk business. Yeah, we don't necessarily
out there.
Yeah, we don't necessarily have to have cameras and stuff. We can literally talk business.
For sure.
And up in the game.
But these days, I bring a camera everywhere I go.
Well, yeah, but I mean, bring pictures
no doubt. I mean, we gotta have a separation for sure.
Well, you know what? While we're having a bonfire, you be posting it on your Whiskey and Kicks page.
For sure.
Like, that's what you do. You always gotta showcase.
So, again, I know you said earlier, but how can people follow you and find you and so on and so forth?
You can find me on Instagram at Andrea McLean, which is MCLEAN, like clean, _, hair.
Yep.
Yeah. And then on Facebook, I think it's like Hair and Beauty by Andrea or something.
Find the IG.
I don't know. Find my IG, yeah.
Find the IG. Unless you're like over 40, and then you're on Facebook.
I'm not gonna say my age. It's the elixir.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me here and doing this Sippin with Brocky segment. We usually go black and white, so y'all let me know. I don't know what this is gonna end up being because the color is so vibrant.
Yeah, we got the green grass.
The colors, this is great.
Yes,
I'm loving it.
Fall, it's fall. You gotta have color in fall. So
you know, thanks again, and I'm glad we have reunited.
I know.
We went a little while without
gap.
We had a little lull. I love a lull. A good lull's okay. A little lull in the relationship.
Are you trying to make me feel guilty?
Nope. Yep. So, and we are back strong.
Hey, cheers to no more lulls.
No more lull. Lulls are okay sometimes. Like
well,
if we say
no more long lulls.
Hold on. Let's go. Hold up. That was a good lull. That's not bad. That's not a bad thing.
Like, what is he doing?
That's not a bad thing.
You'll probably see my confusion.
This is gonna be my best episode ever. Whiskey and Kicks, man. Brocky here. Whiskey and Kicks _IG. Whiskey and Kicks on Facebook and YouTube.
Hit him up.
Subscribe, like, comment, message me,
You're
criticize.
You're gonna see me in more episodes.
She's gonna be in the background, walking around and shit, doing all kind of crazy stuff.
No more lulls.
Serving food. Mozzarella sticks,
falling downstairs and like breaking glasses,
stuff like that. So I'm gonna finish this bourbon, and we'll see y'all next time.
Yes.
Cheers again.
Cheers. Thank you.
Finishing my stuff way back. We're finishing yours.
Yeah, no, I'm serious though. You guys come back down here and we'll do it before it gets too cold because I can't stand being out by the fire pit when it's freezing. Because it doesn't warm you up enough. Like you're just like freaking cold.
Yeah, it's fucking cold out there. The last one I went to was at Cat's house that time.
Oh wow.
We were all there.
No,
remember?
Come on here.
And I started snoring and shit. I think that's the end of our relationship. I should say this on camera. You saw me. You heard me snoring. I was like, that's it.
I'm out.
I'm out. All right, you ready?